Alright, hey there guys, it's me from TZ Productions, Zep, and I'm going to make a let's play of this cool game called Darksiders. This is actually my second try at making an episode, but I recorded the first few minutes of the game, well actually a whole hour, uh, but the in-game sound was just far too loud, and it was just, it overpowered my voice, so you couldn't really hear me. Only thing you heard was me moaning, basically, and mumbling and stuff. So I'm gonna try this again and see if this works out. So we're gonna start a new game. Yes, continue. And uh, believe it or not, we're gonna do it apocalyptic. So we'll first have a cutscene, so I'll be quiet for the first few minutes, and then we'll get into the action. And if it's still too loud, I'll adjust it as soon as the cutscene's over. So, okay. Little tips down here. Loading screen as always. Overdraft freestanding options. It's always a bit of a lag spike before it starts. There it goes.
Since the dawn of time, the armies of heaven and hell have waged an endless war. Drawn to the conflict was the Charred Council, an entity bound by ancient laws to preserve order and balance. It held that any great power, unchecked, threatened the very fabric of the universe. In time, heaven and hell came to honor the Council and its laws, for none were beyond the swift and terrible justice of the Council's enforcers, a fearsome brotherhood known as the Four Horsemen. Amid the turmoil, the first humans emerged. The Council foretold that these weak but cunning creatures would someday be integral to the balance. Thus, a third kingdom was named, the Kingdom of Man. By order of the Council, a truce was forged between heaven and hell. The Great Pact was bound by 7 seals to be broken at the appointed time, when man's kingdom stood ready for the End War, a battle that would bring balance and determine the ultimate fate of the 3 kingdoms.
So yeah, pretty cool opening. So you're this badass guy who basically kicks some ass all around the place. I've never done this in apocalyptic yet, only in normal, so I don't really know what to expect. I do know what's coming, but not really how difficult now. And I just used E on the keyboard to finish him off when the special, when this icon appears. Do a special move, finishes them off. The cool thing about it is when you are performing special finishing move and such, other enemies will ignore you for a little while and back off. So you can fight this big guy. So they basically can't hurt you while you're special. And press B on your keyboard to transform into this guy. And I'm right clicking right now. It's a charged attack, basically. Why you can do this one. Just left mouse button. Now he's dead. Meteor explosion. I knew that was coming. So let's see if there is a chopper around here actually. Because there's an achievement for that one that I missed last time. Let's see. Law. Oh well, so did they die if we walk away? No, they're still alive. That's too bad. Oh, yes, I'm here. Jump. Well, that's a bit of a jump right there. Really no choppers. Shucks. Oh well. Let's just move on to the next area. These heaven guys are called the Hell Guard, and they basically wanna fuck you over. Just like they're not much different. They just wanna, you know, kill everybody. They're not all doing the sacred bullshit and stuff, so yeah. How do I get this way? I gotta put this one. There we go. So what just happened is we lost the life stone. You can see my health in the top left corner, and we basically just lost the skull thingy. And we can't transform. If you can hear me press the press the V key. We can't transform into the epic chaos form anymore. So that's interesting for you, at least, because I already know what's happening. Don't want to spoil it. Check it out. And then you hit. And surprisingly, it blocks the path ahead of us. So what to do now? Well, actually, wow, I'm really stupid. It actually blocked the path and go back. Oh well. So there's more of these hell guards. Ow, leave me alone. Let's kill this guy. Yeah, whatever. Come here. Cut him in half. For some enemies, there are two special finishing moves. Well, two special moves, aka finishing moves. But not all of them. Like these guys, they just have one move. Or just kill them like that. Let's show this guy's finish move. And by the way, I plan on doing a 100% run. Yeah, I missed it. I am planning on doing a 100% run of this game. So I'll basically get all the things we can get. And all the quote-unquote collectibles. Put him up here. No, he's dead. Wish he could use fist fighting. Just look at his enormous left, and just gigantic fist. Gigantic, whatever, how you pronounce it. Oh, and by the way, the way I pronounce things, it's because I'm Dutch. Yeah, I'm Dutch. I'm not English or American or something. But my parents, they raised me with the language. So I'm not too bad with the words, I guess. By the way, I did mention this, but what I'm planning right now is called Demonic Growth. It's basically comes from the hell. I need to climb it like a ladder. Come here. What's up, bro? A little lag there. So we can jump up these electric cables. Swing across. It's a dash move. You dash with the left alt key. You can also press space, but you'll have a chance of jumping the wrong way if you press the wrong keys. Just swing around. Just ignore those dark things right now. Oh, that's a helicopter. Can we throw? Oh, shucks. I really wish I had a car right now. Gotta finish your ass. Your head's off. What? Oh, your head's off. And you're cut in half. Delightful. So let's see. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh. Just looking for some Easter eggs or something. Alright. So what happens now is, see that thing that's now blocking our back, or our path to advance. That's basically means it's a combat section. You have to kill all the enemies before you continue. Like in most adventure games, this always one sort of a puzzle door slash combat door. Depends on what kind of adventure type you have. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, big boy. They hurt quite a lot. Shouldn't forget this is a buckle. So I'm all too ballsy right now. Jump down here, I guess. Well, I mean, I know, but I don't remember it fully anymore. Although it's been like, what, 1 week since I finished this game? Yeah, I don't really have the best memory in the world, you know? Still chopper around here? Question mark? Ooh, relax right there. Because it's loading and stuff. I really do need a chopper, you know? But we'll get that another time. And I decide to play this for a third time, which is probably not going to happen. There,